Hello, YouTube chatters. Oh man, it's been a while. Not really since the last stream. It's been a while since the last episode, though. As it turns out. Hand pink waving. Thank you. Oh, I read it on the TV. Hello, everyone. BD, Western Lava, Subaru Edits. That air fryer? Yeah, man. How was the episode, chat? We can poll again like we used to. When more people are here. We just gotta give it some time. Let it cook, you know? Is the goat gonna make an appearance soon? Well, I'm already here, but yeah, Jordan will be here soon. Are we keeping Capella's wilted skin here? What are you talking about, man? All-nighter time. Hello, Gokar. I mean, it's only like 5 a.m. there, dude. Right? I think it's like 5 a.m. Something like that. Did my goat Reinhardt pop off? Yeah, he was pretty cool, man. Can we get a Priscilla bathwater cup this time? That's crazy. Studying for your exam tomorrow? Don't you mean today? Or is it actually tomorrow? It's like 5 a.m. So like, what is your exam in like 3 hours? I missed it. What's with Al's helmet? It's cool. That cut content thumbnail as well, by the way. I thought it would be funny to make that. I thought it'd be like funny, haha. But I also had like a deep suspicion in my heart that that would be the one that wins. And I think it is. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's winning. I fear, out of the 3 that I made. Let me see. Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close. What's your opinion on the OST of Season 3 so far? Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not really like an OST guy. I watched the episode and I'm like, that was cool. I like it when the sound. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. When the audio starts popping off, then I'm like, that's cool. 6.34 out of 10 episode. That's pretty good for you, man. Hello, Outbox. You know, I think the only OST thing that I really noticed, I couldn't really tell you why. I didn't really like the song that played when Reinhardt got back up. Didn't impress me much. That's like the only thing I really noticed. Everything else was probably fine then, because that's the only one I noticed. Next week, truthers? True! Subaru laughing at Regulus not being worthy as peak. It is. I like that a lot. Very good. Very good scene that they added. His death was a bit anticlimactic? Yeah. Is this discussion anime only? Yeah, it is. It's anime only with like an asterisk because we talk about cut content. So if you don't want to hear anything that was cut, you're in trouble. Yeah. I was okay with the idea of like Reinhardt's death being like really quick and sudden if his revival was good, but I didn't think his revival was very good personally. I like the rest of the episode though. Regulars versus Reinhardt, and then the fights with Garfield and Wilhelm all had some pretty good cuts. Characters looked great this week, especially that Julius cut after, you know, Roy calls him brother. I didn't mean to say cut. I meant to say the character art on Julius' face looked very good. Was the revival in the LN done with build-up? I mean, you can build it up in your mind because it's like you're reading a book, so it's inside of your all-powerful mind palace. I agree, bro. I know exactly what part you're talking about because I just rewatched it like 30 minutes ago with my girlfriend, and I saw exactly what you're talking about. I was like, that's a little strange, but that's okay. Felt like the switch in POVs was a bit too abrupt, yet they're probably just trying to reestablish the fights if I had to guess. It was really abrupt in like the first part of the episode. I feel like it kind of mellowed out. One where he punched his balls? Yeah, something like that. Thoughts on the opening not changing even though it's a new part? Pretty lame. Pretty lame, but I think it pretty much speaks volumes about what I was talking about. Was it last? I think it was last stream, right? About how things are catching up to them and they're just trying to survive at this point. Why is there an LGBTQ flag there? Why not? What's up, Memo? When I first heard about the core split, I was like, oh yeah, new opening ending probably is guaranteed at that point. And then after a while, I was like, okay, well maybe it'll just be like some adjustments, you know what I mean? And then after a while, I was like, it's not happening. it's not happening. I didn't have any insider information about the OP or anything. I just slowly grew depressed about it. Hello, Jordan. Any info on Arc 6 adaptation? I got nothing, man. And if I did, I wouldn't say it anyway. So, haha. The OP, just like the OP staying the way it is like especially funny considering now that we know that like some of the fights in there are just fake. You know what I mean? You like the app? I did like the app, yeah. I thought it was good. Ending is peak? Yeah, ending is very good. So. I got info on Arc 6. It ain't real. Anime original Arc 5 ending. Subaru wins the royal selection and marries Julius. You know, I had heard the same information, so that's interesting. Please don't tell me the Julius fight in the OP is fake. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember. I've watched the OP like 3 times. Do you tune out when the OP plays on ATX? I guess I do. I think I just look at my other screen. Getting ready for this episode was not easy, man. I went to bed at like fucking like 7:30 p.m. I didn't fall asleep till like 10. Yeah, then Zorbus woke me up at midnight because he vomited all over the floor. Like a fucking fire hose. But then I woke up at 5. For the episode, smile. Had a gripe with the amount of expression Regulus shows compared to the novels. That seems to be the common complaint with the depiction of Regulus, is that they try like really hard to make him look creepy. You believe that Reinhardt's death scene lacked impact? Yeah, it was not great. I think Reinhardt Death and Revival is probably, in terms of adaptation, if anime only is liked it, that's fine. But from a novel reader's perspective, it's probably the worst part of the episode. Shall we do a poll? My lovely chatters. How do we do this again? I figured it out. There we go. Thoughts on episode 9? Question mark. Great. Fine. Ass. Our poll. Gas. Jordan's gas, dude. Jordan loved it. Do we know which episodes are getting more focus for adaptation and stuff? Nope. That was not me, by the way. Availing instantly coming out and saying it makes me think it was him. I know the poll options are kind of limited, but I can only do 4, so those are the ones we get, I fear. Being framed. It is self-report energy. It is something he would do as well. But I like the episode. I'm more excited for episode 10. Looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I was not necessarily stoked going into Core 2. I was like, yeah, alright, here we go. But then I watched the episode and I was like, okay, it was fun. I had a good time. And episode 10 will bring me back. Alright, let's see. End poll. See what we got. 68% great, 29% fine, 1% 0% ass. Wow, nobody even voted ass to be different. That's impressive. Why? I'm not at liberty to discuss why. But, you know. But episode 9 is it's revitalizing my spirit. Didn't even know it was out till I saw your upload. Many such cases, I fear. People don't know what's happening. Because it wasn't marketed in the West. What made you not like Core 1? I mean, I liked Core 1. For me personally, Core 1, lackluster visuals at times. I'm not a really big fan of the overall color palette. The direction's kind of boring. Some of the cuts were like a kick straight on my balls, and I think I'll never get over Owl Break Time. Owl Break Time was like getting buckshot straight into my fucking chest. Yeah, I've told the story before, but I woke up. Zorbus woke me up at like 4 a.m., which was uncharacteristic for him at the time. He has his phases though. He woke me up at like 4 a.m. and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna check my phone. I'm gonna check my phone. And I see DMs from Garkar that are like, it's over. And I'm like, no. No, no, no. No, no. Zorbus woke me up just to tell me about it. What was the break time for this episode? It was auto and darts. Direction suffered a little where Super was running in anger towards Regulus after Reinhardt is killed. Yeah, that was a little bit strange, because I think in the novel... I read it recently, but I could already be misremembering it. Super doesn't, like, start running at him in rage, he, like, starts picking up chairs and throwing them at Regulus. So it's, like, a little more... It's, like, a little less stupid. That's what he's doing. They had another hour break time too, right? I didn't watch that one? Yeah, they did. 2 for 1 special. Why did Regulus break his agreement? That's a great question. Chat, he might not be a man of his word. You hate to see it. Should we add something to the office before we get Jordan in here? Beef jerky. Nice. Okay. What should we add to this office here? Add hopes and dreams. I don't know how to do that. Someone's earlier suggestion was Priscilla Bathwater. Add Liliana guitar. Not the show forgetting its anime original continuity of Otto encountering Lei in episode 3. Yeah. Remove that flag. What I can do is instead I can click hide user on this channel and now you're permabanned. That's crazy. Reinhardt's gut body. That's crazy as well. Add a list of all the rights to not violate of Regulus. I actually like that idea, but I don't think it's possible on the size that I have available, you know what I mean? But I do like that idea. Office furniture. Okay. Duplicate flag. Actually, no. Let's put trans flag. Priscilla Bathwater. Liliana guitar. Ryan sword leaning on the chair. We could do that too. Dragon sword. There we go. This felt like a lower priority episode, TBH. If this is low prio, we're chilling, man. I would say it's probably average. I forget how the fight order went. It probably won't matter because they'll probably rearrange stuff anyway. It's getting close between Priscilla Bathwater and Dragon Sword. What is this poll? It's more furniture for the office. They're within 1%, dude. How many episodes do you think this season will be? Well, if they don't split the rest of it into arc 6 equals season 4, then it's 38. But if it gets split, then it'll just be 16. Yeah, like Darkcore said. Is arc 7 web novel that bad because I'm finishing volume 25 soon? No. The leaf blowers are coming, chat. The fog is coming. I too accidentally clicked bathwater. Why would you even lie in chat and say accidentally? You're anonymous. You could just say you did it. It's fine. Like, it's okay, man. I clicked. Thank you, Frosty. See, Frosty. Frosty will admit it. That's the difference between you guys and Frosty, alright? That's what makes an Astaroth the HS channel member, okay? Is that he'll admit it. Stop the count. Holy shit, it's tied. The Priscilla scene was so weird considering there was no real fan service before in the anime. I'll be honest with you, I don't even think it was that egregious. Like, you could think it's cringe, it is, but like, it's whatever. Oh, Dragon Sword just took the lead! Priscilla Bathwater took the lead. Oh my god, they're going back and forth. It wasn't bad, yeah, genuinely inoffensive. Like, I've seen way worse in other anime. And even on its own, like, even if you look at it in a vacuum, it wasn't that bad either. It was like mild fan service, I guess. Tied again? No, it ain't, man. Why did she even undress just to redress? Because she got in a different dress. As one does. Yes. I'm stopping the count soon, so if you guys have any alts and you want to rig the vote, you can go ahead and do that. Well, the Dragon Sword is going to unsheath itself if you're sensing Jordan's raw aura. It doesn't go based off of smell. Sorry. I'm closing the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, they're fucking tied. Oh, Dragon Sword has 1 more %! That's crazy. At like the literal last second, dude. Holy shit. Gooning has fallen. Third Timo ad? This is insane. Thank you for your support. Bro, who voted for that fraud-ass sword? Be mad, chat. Will the remaining episodes be enough to comfortably cover Arc 5? Comfortably is subjective, I guess. Alright, I'll get the sword and I'll put it up against the chair. And then, we'll get Jordan in here and we can talk about the episode from a silly little anime-only's perspective. I thought they would play another version of the OP. You and everyone else, bud. Well, almost everyone else. Turns out life is hard. Okay, let's see how shit this sword looks when I import it into OBS. Hang on. Classic Windows 11 freeze. We take those? I'm keeping hopes up for episode 10 to have a new OP. You should keep your hopes down now, I'm telling you. I'm gonna do you a favor and tell you to put your hopes down. I froze. Okay, I remembered. Here we go, here we go. It's really rough when it snaps like that. Click Jarek's account and he's private. What are people mad about this time? Is he? Uh-oh. Why does it look 2D? Because it's a picture. Sorry. We can put it like right here. And then we can... I always forget, because there's two different duplicates. I think I want to paste a reference, right? We go down here. Alright, doing this in OBS is not as easy as one would think. Shift it here. And then we can go to the filters that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna try and make it like a shot, kind of like the the corpse that's hanging from the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? What is the probability of Subaru permadying at the end of ReZero? Probably not substantial, Frank. An out of service sign hanging from... Yeah, that would be funny. How do I accomplish this again with Bartol's legs? Let me look at the filters. Other correction, that's right. Okay. Filter. Color correction. Now see, that's how it gets you, man. It's a fucking... This is what happens when you don't copy and paste the right one. Glad you finally hopped on Orb. Orb is quite good. I like Orb. Need to make a duplicate, not a reference. And then you can just drag it over a little bit. Color correction. Thank the brightness. Reduce the opacity. Sure. All right, Jordan. It's your turn. He called me instantly. He wants me so bad. Anyway. Hey, man.
Dude, we're so back. Oh my god, I've missed chat. Hi, chat.
Did you really, though?
Dude, thank you guys for giving me my dragon sword next to my McDonald's ashes. I look a lot better. I look a whole lot better. What's going on, chat? It's been a cozy few weeks, man. How's everybody doing? I see you guys keep the...
Oh, why does he sound so attractive? Jordan.
Oh, shit, dude. Hey, man. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see everybody, man. I know Goon Sensei liked today's episode. Whoa! All right, there we go. And the slander already begins. Outbox, good to see you too, buddy. Man, episode 9. Quite a swing and a hit.
It was alright.
You know. Yeah, I know you've got your gripes. And I'm sure I'll probably have some in hindsight once I learn what has been. Once we talk about. Yeah, it was pretty decent. Now, granted, of course, like everything kind of action related, the first episode of, you know, Split or just a season in general tends to come out pretty hard, but even so, for ReZero standards and, you know, the action and all that good stuff, it was pretty darn good. I was kind of impressed, especially when we talk about which people came by on White Fox this week and participated. I have some names I do want to talk about, especially somebody who recently was working on another big anime. But yeah, let's just start from the top. Obviously, well, you guys already talked about the lack of an OP change.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, let me just say this.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little disappointing to not get an OP change, right? And even if they didn't want to do an entire OP change, there's just two major questions, you know? Like, first off, why keep the fake fights if we know the real ones by now? I felt like that would have been a cool change. And if things are as backed up as we kind of, you know them or know it to believe or know, if things are backed up as we know it, you know what I mean? Could they have at least changed the part where instead of Subaru and Beatrice going towards Regulus, could they have at least changed that to Subaru and Ryan in front of Regulus? You know what I mean? Like, could they at least change just that tiny little portion at the end? But I digress. You know, I think we all kind of are aware of what's going on at White Fox. You know, the studio's kind of, you know, on fire a little bit.
What's new?
What's new? You know, typical anime production in the modern day society. Yeah. But as far as that goes, you know, Arc 6, we'll see a new OP hopefully. But
let's hope.
Yeah, let's. So, they just play this one again, but it's just the same visuals except for one thing.
It's good enough, buddy. Put it in.
Yeah. Well, we'll take it. You know, I take what we can. But yeah. As far as the beginning of the episode, fan service. LOL is my first point.
Of course.
That is the only. That is the only thing I'm gonna say. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. That's the only thing.
You guys should have seen what he was saying in my DMs about. He was going crazy.
That's literally cap. That's literally cap. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Surprisingly, that one person who I thought was going to animate it probably didn't end up animating it, but it was fine. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I heard it was coming for a long time. So, hey, shout out to the Goon community. I'm sure you guys are going berserk today.
Shout out to the Goon community. It's crazy.
Hey man, I know like 2 content creators that are about to slap Priscilla's ass right in the thumbnail, bro. I can already see it.
Yeah, me, bro.
Okay, dude.
Man's gotta eat, buddy.
Hey man, the game is game, man. I can't even hate. We know what moves the mountains these days. Oh, come on, LMP. I'm moving past it. As far as the actual contents, beginning with Priscilla and Anastasia. First things first, the Owl smoke is coming. Owl has been left to Anastasia's own devices, and Priscilla has given her permission to use him as she wishes. I do like the conversation. There's two things in their conversation that I took to note. Hey Jordan, you're representative of the goon community. Yo, no, I am not. I am retired. I've served my time in war. Yeah, that is true. He used to be a chairman. That is true. That is true. Vice chairman of the goon community. Oh. I got help. I got help. Also put me in therapy, and I'm better.
Yeah, I had to rip you away from Bubba, unfortunately.
Yeah, he did. He put ReZero in front of me, and now I'm retired. I served my time in war.
It's good to see.
Hung up the jersey.
It's good to see a gooner's perspective of this new episode.
Good to see you, Car. Good to see you, buddy. I know what you are. First point. The trust between the master and the knight. Now, it's interesting that they actually touched on the fact that even Priscilla isn't exactly aware of everything Owl is about. You know what I mean? She's aware that he has his secrets, but she doesn't know everything. And I find that kind of interesting, considering how Subaru and Amelia are pretty transparent with one another. And this is kind of like an inverse take on their relationship. Will it mean anything in the end? Or if there is an end, you know what I mean? We'll see. But the second thing I want to talk about, and this is more of an interesting point because I also have a question mark next to this point, is Anastasia and the... I don't know. Okay, first of all, I don't know if I'm interpreting this right. I kind of like reread the sentence multiple times, and I still don't know if I'm interpreting this right. But it's Anastasia and the Julius guilt. I don't know if I'm interpreting this right, but I have a scene here on my left monitor that has Priscilla saying, "Your knight that..." She's talking to Anastasia about how apparently, she says, "Please go ahead and keep giving that man you've appointed, your knight, that growing sense of unseemly guilt." And okay, just to make sure, this wasn't something that I should be aware of, right? Was this touched on in Core 1? Do I need to go back? Because if not...
I don't remember this dialogue, and I watched the episode like an hour ago.
Okay, if you pull it up, if you go to, let's see, it's about like a minute 33 in that range. She says to Anastasia, "Feign ignorance all you like. Please go ahead and keep giving the man you've appointed, your knight, that growing sense of unseemly guilt." And so I'm wondering, it's like, does Anastasia hold something personal over Julius? You know what I mean? Like, what guilt?
Chat says mistranslation. It's supposed to be her feeling guilty because putting things on Julius.
Oh, bro, that's such a nasty mistranslation, bro. What? I'm thinking it's like a whole like separate plot line with Julius in relation to something else that we talked about in DMs about the episode. That's so nasty. Why do they suck at translations? That's so nasty. That's actually so nasty.
You watched Crunchyroll, right? So you got the Crunchyroll ones?
I think the site I use is Crunchyroll translations. Yeah, that's it is, because it didn't have the right translation what you were talking about earlier. Yeah, it definitely didn't have that. So that has to be I'm pretty sure that's the Crunchyroll translations. Focus more on the dialogue before this one when Priscilla says something about a secret. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go back and really slow down on that scene again. I watched it twice and I was like,
we know what you were looking at, buddy.
I mean, listen. No, but seriously though, I was focusing on this part. I promise, chat. I promise. I'm better. What are your opinions on some Go animators that showed up? I will get to that, Alex. I have a very interesting section about that actually towards the end of the episode. I wanted to get the main points out first, and then I'm gonna come back to the Sakuga talk and certain individuals because some people did surprise me. We talked about no OP change, and then we go to Otto's mission. So obviously, the big man himself is out to what I assume to retrieve the book that the Witch Cult wants, and obviously that's going to put him in some line of fire, specifically with Felt now entering the mix with her people, as well as Kiritaka's Knights against Lai. I don't know if I talked about her entering the mix last season when we were talking about predictions, but I am glad that she is on the field. I don't know how much impact I should expect from her, considering that this isn't necessarily a one-on-one matchup that was kind of highlighted, considering that the main group isn't aware that there's two of them now. But I do like that Felt is at least on the field, and hopefully they give her like a cool cut or something, because she's been kind of docile for a minute now. And then, of course, as the episode proceeds, the matchups begin, right? We got the personal rematches with Garth and Wilhelm versus Theresia, now revealed, and then Kurgan, right? 8 Arms. Yeah, so that's cool. You know, they kind of came straight out with that. The action with these scenes are pretty cool. One of the animators that I will talk about towards the end did some work on this scene. I do like the sword play going on right now with Wilhelm and Theresia. There's an interesting note I put here, and I kind of want to attach this to the Sakuga. So when I get to the Sakuga part, don't forget this, chat. The potential to improve. We talked about last season how ReZero hasn't really turned the dial up when it comes to the action. It's been straight, it's been solid, right? Some very specific episodes, right? When we look at season 1 with the whole Reinhardt versus Elsa episode, when we talk about Elsa versus Garfield in season 2 and all that good stuff, right? Some very specific episodes go crazy, but there really hasn't been the dial switch. And from my understanding, ReZero from this point on starts to become very action heavy, and a lot of the fights become a little bit more important down the line, continuously to the end of the series as we know it. With that being said, I feel like White Fox has had they need the dial to be switched, right? They need to kind of really think about how they want to go about handling action choreography and action animation going forward. And I think this episode, again, I know it's the first episode, and I do not want to lean too far into the overall like bigger picture when it comes to action animation improving, but there is potential to improve, and I think there is potential to improve, especially when looking at some of the names that are on this episode. You know, it wasn't a Hamill thing. You know what I mean? Hamill, of course, I'm sure played a part this week. There's still some unconfirmed parts of the episode that I'm waiting to get confirmed myself. But this wasn't the Hamill show this week, as it was in comparison to Core 1.
Yeah.
And I hope that they keep going in this direction and allowing more talent to come on board, because 2 important names this episode are also 2 people who have debuted on ReZero. As far as I'm aware of, I cannot find any previous documentation of these people participating on ReZero in the past, but these 2 people who did 2 crucial scenes this week, this is their kind of like debut on ReZero specifically. You know what I mean? And I think that's very cool because they did good work. So hopefully this isn't the last time we see from them. But I want to come back to that when I get to the Sakuga part for White Fox down the line, because this obviously dives into like studio habits and stuff like that, and that can take a while. So let me pause on that, and then let me go into the section with when Priscilla and Liliana arrived at Wrath. So Liliana and Priscilla are talking, okay? And there's a specific point I pointed out called "Who Killed the Council of 10?" with 5 question marks. Because this
5 whole question marks.
5 whole question marks. And this is what I'm about to say. This is what I'm about to say, because I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass also, all right? I'm on your ass. I'm on chat's ass. Let me explain.
What are you saying fuck me for?
Let me explain, okay? So just to make sure, we still do not know who opened the floodgates, right? In Core 1. That's correct, right?
There are some implications.
Implications, sure. Okay, we'll go with implications. Okay, now we have who killed the Council of 10, okay? And then one thing that Priscilla mentions is the fact that the person who killed the Council of 10 was somebody who was trying to get ahead of the witch cult's shenanigans, okay? Now, obviously, you could count people like Rations, right, who hasn't been around for the entire season after episode like 1 or 2, right? But I sincerely doubt he has that mindset to stay ahead of the witch cult. So chat, cut that shit out right now, okay? I see you all typing in the chat. Listen to me,
Rations
chat.
the GOAT.
You listen to me, chat. No, I'm putting the gun at Aldebaran. All right, I'm pointing the gun at Aldebaran again. Okay.
This is hearsay.
No, hold on. You all got away with it in Core 1 when you said that Al was innocent with the whole mirror thing, right? And you were right, and I yielded. I'm telling you now, Aldebaran is guilty. Aldebaran is guilty. I don't know how. I don't know this man's full capabilities yet either.
You're ignoring the elephant in the room. Where is Schultz?
What? Shut up. Shut up right now. No, it's not Schultz. Aldebaran is guilty, chat. Aldebaran is guilty. I don't know how.
You're just saying that because he's sexy. You're just mad that he's sexy. That's it.
He is sexy, but I'm not. That's not the point. That's not the point, chat. Listen to me. Aldebaran is guilty. Aldebaran is guilty. Aldebaran is guilty. I am officially pointing the gun at his helmet, and I'm holding the gun at his helmet until he is proven otherwise.
Why would you point the gun at his helmet? He doesn't have armor anywhere else. Why would you point it at his helmet?
Because his helmet is on your desk, and that's the first thing I thought about, okay? Listen.
You're literally just picking on him because he's only got one arm. That's fucked up, dude. You can't do that.
Dude, I don't. The problem is I don't have enough ammo to accuse him any further, and it's pissing me off to pay. I know he's guilty. I just don't know how. But between that one comment in Core 1 where he was like, well, this isn't going as how I was told or whatever. It's like, who told him anything? And why? Aldebaran, I know you did it, bro. He was literally everywhere last Core, but with Priscilla until Priscilla finally turned up herself. He's literally guilty. I don't know how he's been able to stay ahead. I don't know if this man has like future sight or something, or whatever the case may be. I don't know if he has his own gospel. I don't know. But he's the only person we have seen not fight. He's the only person that has as much as mystique as the damn world of ReZero itself. Aldebaran is guilty. And I am leaving it at that, chat. I am leaving it at that.
And can't even have hobbies these days because of woke. Like, you just get accused of like murder and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Brother, you are not removing the guilt from him. He's literally guilty.
I feel like that was a pretty good
argument. I just don't know how. Oh my fucking OMG, ableist Jordan was not on my 2025 bingo card. Guys, for fuck's sakes, expand your thinking, man.
If he's so guilty, why would he be in a break time? Like, that's crazy.
Because White Fox hates them. That's business. That's just business. All right. That's them. They hate him. Director hates him. The team just clearly they're trying to recover now that they've realized that he's actually the GOAT. And he's guilty. In the discussion chat, I will revisit this in 4 weeks when he finally has a fight, if he has a fight. But other than that, the Battle of Flames kicks off as well. We got Priscilla and Liliana versus Wrath, but we didn't get much that episode. So, yeah, is it me or Jordan's voice is similar to Moist Critical Guy? That's Asa. I think you're talking about Asa.
You might be. What the hell? Me?
Yeah, dude.
Why me?
You're Charlie, dude. I've seen people say this before. No, that's you, dude. That's you.
You sound just like him.
No, dude, you're literally like his cousin or something. All right, don't do this. One argument a week, all right? Listen, chat.
One argument a week?
One argument a week, all right? We're having our argument this week. Now you can't argue with me anymore. All right, that's the quota.
I sound like Aldebaran. You sound like Critical, I think is what it is.
No. Oh my God. Jordan sounds like, no, I don't, chat. Stop the cap. Jordan driving around on dildos just like Charlie. I saw it. Okay, that is crazy, King. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. That is crazy. And then of course we go back to the main stage. And let me tell you something, dude. I think Reinhardt this episode was probably the most amusing yet, because I don't think I've ever seen a character nerfed as much as Reinhardt, in the sense of his sword deeming Regulus not a worthy opponent. And Subaru's just in the background dying. And I'm like, dude, that's hilarious.
I love that little bit. I love that they have him cracking up in the background.
Dude, yeah, Subaru was like, dude, like, get a load of this guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny. Like, dude, like, I genuinely wonder, like, I wonder what will turn the sword, like, on. You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't deem Regulus a worthy opponent now, like, what will eventually be the case? But this also adds an interesting point later, that I'll get to in a second. But when we're gonna pull back to well, actually no, hold on, before I get there, first of all, this man Ryan is once again proving just how broken he is. This man died off a gamble to see if Amelia would be let go. And then he comes back because I guess he has Blessing of the Phoenix now. And it's, or not now, but he has Blessing of the Phoenix also. And I'm like, damn, this is going to be an interesting fight because he can't pull out the one-tap sword essentially and kill Regulus. But I don't think he can die so easily either. I mean, even though he said like he doesn't want to die multiple times if he can help it. How do you kill somebody that has Blessing of the Phoenix? You know what I mean? Like that's, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight. Maybe he just lied to make Regulus mad. That's very much possible. Does
Reinhardt
he even get to use it? That is true. Reinhardt's too much of a good guy. All right. If he killed somebody close to me, he'd probably tell me the truth. He's a great guy.
He would.
Great guy,
like,
Reinhardt.
All right, but like it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. And I can't even fight back. It's also funny. Speaking of fight back, I love the comment Subaru made when he was getting compared to Reinhardt, and he was like, "Man, I can't even fight back against that. You know, like don't compare me to him." Like,
yeah,
because that's kind of funny too. And then of course, pulling back to the Lai area. How Lai was searching for Subaru, and Otto was kind of like, "Hey, I know where he is," and kind of goading him. So at first, I thought that that was going to lead to a confrontation with Al, because I felt like he was going to like just bait him and maybe take him to somebody that could competently hold him. You know what I mean? But obviously, that didn't work. And then I have a giant note here that says Otto with 8 giant O's because, dude, can they please? Okay, listen. I know Otto apparently is supposed to use magic. Can they please just give him the sauce? Because every time he like uses his his divine protection and all that good stuff to work with like the animals and stuff like that, it's just cool. But this time, this man's got like water dragons coming out the sea, man. Cool. And I'm like, how did he when did he even communicate with them? Like that's so sick, man. That's so freaking sick, and I'm on board with that. I just wonder how long can that group last against Lai. And I'm worried about Otto and Felt because I really don't want any of their names to be consumed, but we'll see. But W Otto moment, huge W Otto moment. And then of course, yeah, I really do owe Pyro an apology. I gotta really like write a letter. I gotta write a handwritten letter. And then of course we're moving to Ricardo and Julius versus Roy. So the one thing, okay, of course, you know, good cuts from Julius, going straight in with the animation and his attack and all that good stuff. But of course, the one line that caught me was that Roy said that Julius was exactly as he imagined. So, I don't know. Is it okay to talk about like the actual translation of it, like what it's supposed to be? That's okay, right?
You definitely should, yeah.
Okay, so in case anybody is anime only like me and is not aware, Roy very explicitly refers to Julius as brother in this episode, or in the actual context, and that got cut from the episode or changed, mistranslated, whatever you want to call it. And now that is very interesting because I'm like, what is the context with that? So we don't really know. Okay, maybe I'm forgetting some context too, but I don't know how much we should know about Julius in terms of background and origin and all that good stuff. So is Julius like somebody that originally was brothers of the Gluttony brothers? Maybe they got separated and Julius ended up joining the kingdom, and this is one of Taipei's classic cruel fates moments where the brothers kind of duke it out. I'm interested. I'm very interested to see where this goes, because how does a royal knight kind of deal with the fact that he may be related to the witch cult? I think that's an interesting avenue, considering we're dealing with familial trauma this season as well with Garfield and Wilhelm. And of course, a little bit of Capella as well, given the whole Lagunica thing. So, you know, we'll see. We will see. But yeah, he forget. You're right. They got separated while they were children. Is that true? Am I like forgetting? No. Oh,
I mean,
I hate you, chat. I hate you, chat.
I mean, you remember that Julius is a brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
the
long
one
as
the
you
one
remember
at the
that,
beginning of the season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, but
Yeah.
oh, wait, what does that mean? What does this mean? What do the
Okay.
numbers mean, Mason?
Do you remember when Lai was like tweaking about the hero on the meteor?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what that could have been influenced by?
No.
Do you think that maybe that was influenced by the memories from Rem?
Oh, that's right, because she can kind of dive in. Oh.
Okay, so now let's think about what Roy was talking about with Julius.
Oh, hold on, bro. I got that. Where's the fucking episode? Where's the episode? Where's the episode? Hold on, I'm going right back to that scene. Hold on. Let's see here.
Decker,
You really are
fuck up,
as
Frosty.
splendid. Hold on. You really are exactly as I imagined splendid. Man, and yet, I'm not cooking shit. I know I'm close, but I'm not cooking shit. Spoon feed me.
Dude,
Spoon feed
the
me.
answer is like, it's like 17 centimeters away from you.
Jordy, you need to lock in. Chat, listen.
you do need to lock in. It's like right there, man.
Chat, I'm kind of slow. Sometimes.
You
Chat,
want me to
it's
tell
one of those
you?
moments. Yes, just tell me.
The implication is that he ate Joshua.
Oh no. No. Are you serious? Nah, John. Wait, when? Oh, wait, during all the chaos, I guess. Oh man, poor Joshua, man. It was so simple. Okay, guys, listen. I'm on the short bus. Yeah, I'm on the short bus. I'm on the short bus today. All right, come on. Cut me some slack, chat. My brain's on empty lately. All right, I've been chilling. Joshua was delivering a letter. Oh, that's right. Dude, that sucks, man. Julius is gonna crash out once he like clocks.
He can't though, because he doesn't. He's not gonna remember his brother, right?
Oh, dude, that's even worse. That's right. That everybody else forgets. Okay, that's fucked up. Okay. So, what if they kill him?
There's a
then he'll remember, right?
There's a piece of cut content that I talked about in my video, and I also briefly told you. There was a little bit of a dialogue between Julius and Ricardo before they actually got to the fight, in which Julius is like,
he felt uncomfortable.
I felt uncomfortable fighting Roy at City Hall because it felt like he knew me, and it must mean like there's a chance anyway that somebody got eaten in our camp and we would never know about it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, dude, that's rough. Damn, Tepe, that's rough. They gotta kill one of these brothers this season, dude. I'm still putting stocks on that. I don't know who, but see, I'm trying to remember the one that is fighting, the one that's fighting Julius. That isn't the one that took Rem's memories. That's the other one that's fighting.
Yeah. Unless
that's the one fighting Otto and Felt.
Unless Top 8 changes the continuity for like the 30th time.
It's common occurrence, huh?
We'll find out next week, maybe. Who knows?
That's
not an episode reference, by the way, just so we're clear. That was just me. Maybe there'll be like a new side story that changes everything again.
Okay, I gotta add that on my notes, man. R.I.P. Lil Bro. That's tough. That is really tough.
R.I.P. Little Bro.
R.I.P. Lil Bro. That is tough. And then pulling towards the end of the episode, or I guess the later half of the episode. So there's two things we're working with now with this whole Regulus thing. First of all, good action sequences there. Reinhardt is literally kicking his shit in, but of course it's kind of like a stalemate. In terms of like the first few little hits. We're having this whole thing of overcoming invincibility. And Subaru charges, or Reinhardt charges Subaru with a task of figuring out, how do we overcome invincibility? I've got no fucking clue. I'm gonna be 100% real. I don't know if it has to deal with the potential that may reside in his leg, with the whole like curse of the dragon, all this. I've got no fucking clue. You know what I mean? Because I still don't exactly understand how Regulus's ability works. Still, I'm sure we're getting that like around the corner.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not supposed to know. So
okay, cool. I'm curious to see how that is done. I trust Taipei 100% to handle that. I don't think it's going to be like an ass pull or anything like that. I think Taipei will handle this competently. It's just an interesting thing because you're talking about like trying to overcome Gojo's infinity essentially, but like the Regulus version, and that took like a very specific condition to do. So I'm like, unless the sword is pulled out, like can the sword just like cut through like invincibility? If so, that's kind of OD. But we'll see if he does get to pull it out. And then of course we have defying the truth in terms of the wives. I do like the little moment Subaru had with the lives, like, you know, you'll never be able to find out anything if you're always like have your eyelids shut. You know, there's nothing there. It's always just pure black. You got to open your eyes and decide for yourselves. Like that moment. I'm hoping, I don't know what the wives can do in the situation, but hopefully they regain some type of happiness for themselves and kind of regain the courage. I wonder if, I do wonder if, is it possible that Regulus's invincibility is linked to the mental state of his wives and something like that? That's just hypothetical. Like I wonder, it's like if he keep, like, since he's greed, you know what I mean? If he keeps all of them under this trance that they're hopeless and helpless, does it kind of like fuel his own power as like creating this invincible wall between others and him, knowing that like his wives are always like just constantly fueling his power? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. But I genuinely kind of wonder, because if so, I think that'd be a really cool way to take out both birds with one stone. You get the wives breaking free, and by breaking free, it like weakens Regulus, and then that pretty much starts like lets the wall be broken through. So we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know what to expect from Regulus, but we'll see. And then of course the Sakuga. So holy hot damn, first of all, there were some surprising names. Yeah, they put some serious work on Reinhardt this week, man. Eva Koi, being one of the animators that I was quite pleasantly surprised to see on this show. The last thing I remember watching from them was their climax cut participation with, or not participation climax, but more so their participation on Shangri-La Frontier, and then I'm pretty sure they've done some Genshin stuff and all that good stuff, and I'm pretty sure they were also on I'm pretty sure they were all like pretty much been hanging around like with Genshin stuff lately, like 90% sure. So it was cool to see them here. Very, very interesting. Or they've been like playing like the kind of like, not playing, but they've been participating on like gacha games, like music videos or like promotional videos and stuff like that. So it was very cool to see them here. Very, very cool. I hope they stick around because they have a very good track record with character movement, kind of like using the environment and like a 3D kind of like environment kind of stuff like that, and really kind of doing precise movements from going from speed to like moment of impact and throw. They also have stuff on Black Clover as well, so that's very, very cool. And then, of course, the second person who I was very, very, very surprised was Misozune. So Misozune was on Castlevania Nocturne. If anybody's been watching Castlevania, they did like a lot of cuts, like for Castlevania, like a lot of cuts, specifically in the climax, specifically on the Maria episode. For those who've watched Castlevania, you know what I'm talking about with episode 4 of season 2 of Nocturne. They've been all over the place though. They've got a good track record from Castlevania Core 1 or season 1 of Nocturne, season 2 of Nocturne. They've got credits on JJK. They've been around for the original Castlevania. So seeing them here working with the section of Wilhelm and Garfield, also very cool change of pace. And you can just see the night and day difference when you have other people kind of hop on board. Like it genuinely doesn't have to be the Hamill show. And I am curious to know what White Fox's plan is now with this, because I haven't necessarily known White Fox. Like I don't know. I feel like when I think about White Fox, I somewhat think about their approach to how Bones does it, where Bones kind of keeps they keep a lot of their stuff kind of in-house for the most part. It's rare for Bones to invite somebody that is like a foreign animator on board. White Fox has had more instances where they allow people that are like not in-house to come on board, but I'm wondering now, are they about to go kind of like, or not go, but are they kind of like opening their doors a little bit, because we know production is in a really not so fun spot where they are letting people who wants to come swing a bat on ReZero come swing a bat if it means that the cut can make it out the door. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily against that, I'm not like a fan of that crazy practice, strictly out of principle for how Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 went, with how basically they were pulling every single second key animator known to man in there to help.
You had animator in your bio, dude. You were signed up for the draft.
Straight up, like they were letting everybody come in there, and I'm not necessarily a fan of that principle, but White Fox has 8 episodes. I mean, we know what's going on. It can't hurt. You know what I mean? They're still in the process of switching the dial, for all I know, and really kind of adjusting to new ideas and really bringing this vision to life. So hey, I will let it go. You know what I mean? I'll see what they I'll see what they bring it out to. Iwaoki may be on another episode of Core 2, but he said he's currently working on another title right now. I think I did see that comment, Soul. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I mean, again, you know, like I'm not necessarily expecting these people to become like regulars or anything like that, but I just think that seeing people come swing a bat at ReZero is good. I think White Fox, period, needs that type of energy in the booth, because I don't know what they're doing with the Sengoku people. Some of them have come by and assimilated into ReZero, but it's not noticeable quite yet. Maybe some of them are working on cuts for the later half of the arc. I have no idea. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if they've split some of the Sengoku people to go work on the new crappy anime that, well, let me not say crappy, but the new anime that's coming out by White Fox later
toxic?
On. Hey man, like nobody's watching that shit, bro. That's just going on. I'm keeping it a buck, but I'm already hearing people are gonna just you know. But that's my favorite show. Yeah, stop the cat, Floppa. Stop it right now.
He was literally fucking talking about it yesterday. Dude, he was so happy.
It's okay. You can call it the fat. Yeah, it's literally the fat bastard anime. Like I don't know what White Fox is cooking, bro. Why? Like why? It's not even like. Don't get me started, dude. But yeah, I hope that they continue to do stuff like that and let more energy in, because ReZero, if ReZero gets as crazy as I've heard it to be with the scaling, they have got to let loose. Maybe even like go down the approach of Goso for JJK, where they take away some more of the character details and let stuff move. I'm not saying that stuff needs to get like Chancellor Vincent level for ReZero. That's definitely like impossible expectations, but it's clear that ReZero has moments of speed. It's clear that ReZero has moments of impact. It's clear that ReZero has been and has always had moments dealing with effects. So it's like you might as well try to raise the bar and let some stuff get kind of nutty if you can like really allow it to be. But again, we'll see. I don't know what to expect from the rest of the season, so I think this is a conversation that we'll come back to in hindsight and all that good stuff. But other than that, very, very, very cool action stuff this season, or this core. I think it's definitely the best action in the entire arc so far. I think it's definitely taken over Emilia's Icebriar art scene, 100%, especially that Reinhardt scene. I mean, he was just moving, man. He was smooth too, like nothing choppy in between, like you noticed, like with unironically, like that you would notice with Dandadan. It was genuinely moving and consistent.
You got so many bones to pick, man.
Hey man. People didn't point it out, but I noticed some serious strays with Dandadan. Keep it up. like even Dandadan genuinely had like some inconsistencies. I can go pull it up and show you. Like you pause at a certain moment, bro, it would just like go from like one frame to another, and I'm like, what? Like hello? Like we're missing a whole like 2 frames here. Like what happened? But I digress. And then of course the end of the episode. Fucking hell, dude. Dude, there's not gonna be a cruise camp by the end of the season. There is not going to be a cruise camp. Why is Lust there, bro? Why is Capella there, bro? Who let her in the building? There's nobody watching the doors, the windows. Somebody help Cruz, please. I said this in my video. I was like, please, somebody help Cruz. Somebody put this woman.
I mean, I think what happened is that Aldebaran is such like a kind-hearted man that Capello walked up as like a kid, and he was like, "Yeah, you can come in. Of course, we can protect you. Of course."
Even
like,
more of a reason. See, this is why it's fuck out. This is exactly why it's fuck out right now. This is exactly why it's fuck out right now, dude. Literally, like, come on, bro. That's terrible PR for your boy. Terrible PR.
He just made a mistake, man. It happens.
Okay, dude.
I don't hear you talking shit about Julius saying his own name to Gluttony, but here you are slandering Aldebaran.
Oh, fuck. Wait, I didn't even deep that, bro. See, now Julius, oh my god, dude, the red flags are growing, bro. The red flags are growing. So now, right now, I've got a red flag on Julius for if that ass gets beat, though I doubt it, but it will be interesting because Anastasia will lose a night. And I got a red flag on Felix and Krush. The thing is, I don't even know what Capella wants, bro. Like, what does Capella want? Like, okay, the only reason why I assume that she found where Krush was hiding was because she put her blood in her. Well, like, you know what I mean? Like, it ingrained in her, and I guess it's like acting like a tracker, I guess, kind of deal. But like, what do you want, Capella? What the fuck do you want? What do you want from me? She's paid her taxes. She doesn't have her memories. Her face is goofed up. Her body's screwed up. Like, what do you want, bro? Felix is about to get that ass beat, for all I know. Felix is about to lose an arm. Like, oh my god, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Capella wants everyone. I know that, but it's just like, why? Like, go pick on somebody else, bro.
Someone said she probably just walked past Al. His only weakness, peripheral vision, because of the helmet.
She's so short, he didn't even see her.
That's true. Yeah, she is pretty short. So maybe she just like snuck right under. He was like scratching his balls or something.
It's like, damn, maybe I should do something, you know, this part finally, and like kill something, you know. Like, dude, Capella just wants to join the cruise camp, man. It's a job interview, dude. She failed that before she even got in the door. Stop it. Stop it
Probably
right now.
not a good start to like beat your interviewer's ass and then pour your blood in their blood. It's not a good start.
Yeah, like what the fuck, dude, that made me want to throw my chair out the window, bro. Like, please, like, I don't understand. Like, we're talking about ReZero being like a show about suffering, dude. Crush is getting her ass beat, bro. She can't even fight back anymore. She can't even fight back. This is ridiculous. I'm afraid now for what they're about to do for Crush,
how do you think? How do you think the City Hall thing is gonna go down?
Okay, listen, all right. I'm giving you 2 minutes, okay? Al has 2 minutes at the beginning of next episode, next week,
2 minutes
to show up and body slam Capella through 2 buildings.
What if the first 2 minutes of the episode aren't even at City Hall? What if they're at another fight?
Man, you better send Shinohara or whatever the fuck his name is, Shinohara, an email saying, why didn't you put this at the beginning of the episode? Because, dude, I'm just like, oh my god, bro.
What if it's
like,
at the very end of the episode? What if he comes and he's like, sorry, I was sleeping.
He better like cut her in half in the most rawest way possible before she regenerates. You know, give me a raw entrance. Not entrance. Yeah, entrance. Give me a raw entrance. Give me a raw entrance or something, dude. And then
totally fair to be honest. This time Al steps up. He told him about Gluttony. He already stepped up. He can take a day off now. It's fine.
No. Chat, listen. That guy is sus. Your buddy is sus, Al. Or Al is sus, bro.
You got an issue with him just because he wears a helmet. And he
Dude, I got an issue with him.
And he's neurodivergent and a minor. You don't know that.
He killed the Council of 10. I know he did. Did you
see him do it?
There's literally no, but
well,
the point is, I know he did it. There's literally nobody else wise enough that was free enough. Schultz is not that guy, bro. He's not that guy.
Dude, that's the person they least expect, man. He sneaks in there and he's a little red hair and he fucking starts stabbing.
Listen, chat, listen to me very carefully, okay? If Schultz is the person who killed the Council of 10, I will donate 50 gifted subs to this channel if Schultz is the person.
What if it's Heinkel? Can it be 25 if it's Heinkel?
No, fuck Heinkel. No. I will give 50 memberships if Schultz is the person. $250 if Schultz is the person who murdered the Council of 10.
Answer me this, bud. Where has Schultz been?
Okay.
Since episode 1.
I don't know, he was dicking around, eating the
dicking around with the Council of 10 with a knife, with a fucking shotgun, dude. Put it together, man.
Dude, it's not Schultz. I know it's Al. I don't know how. I'm just waiting for that Al scene where it's like all according to plan. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting on it, man. I'm waiting on it.
Why do you think he's evil, man?
Because he saws, bro. I played Among Us, bro. I know what he is. I know what he is, bro. He's literally Al is the type of passenger where he's in a 1v3 situation and he's by himself as the imposter, and he still manages to convince the other innocent person to vote the other innocent person out, and then he just wins. That is Al. I know Al.
It's crazy.
I know this.
You're voting him out, and he's crewmate, bro.
Okay, bro. Yeah,
that's
okay.
Crazy.
Dude, if he's a crewmate, man, then we're all doomed. The whole, everybody's doomed. I just don't know how. I don't understand. See, and I talked about this in Core 1. I was like, dude, Al, see, oh my God, I cannot believe I fell for this. You guys literally convinced me out of it. I literally thought that Al had some connection to the witch cult because he had appeared when he found that mirror. And then, granted, of course, the anime gave that, according to you guys, it was kind of like a lame reason as to why he was there with that mirror. But granted, of course, he was killing some witch cultists and stuff like that. But the Council of 10 and the witch cultists, regardless of what side he's on, they are clearly a means to an end. Okay? I don't know. I just don't know what Al's big agenda is. I don't know what he's doing. I need answers.
To be a good guy and to help his friends when they need it most.
Al, literally, no. No.
What if he's up to something? What if he's up to something crazy important right now? Like, what if he's saving the fucking world off screen?
Okay, listen. If it ends up being that, I'll apologize. I will apologize. But I doubt it's that. I think Al has his own agenda. I think Al, being one of the greatest mysteries of the world, has his own agenda. But I don't know what his agenda is. To what end? What is Al's end game? I don't know. I need answers, Tepe. I need answers. What is the purpose of Al in ReZero? What is his end game? What does he have in store for our characters? I don't know. Jordan is accusing Al of everything. Al, he's just sus, dude. I like, chat. I just don't listen, chat. I've never had an argument against a character this strong before where I don't have that much ammo to add against him, but I just know. I know.
Aura? You're afraid of his aura because he's so fucking handsome and cool?
Dude, it's just like he literally buzzed off last core when he said he had to go look for Priscilla, and then he wasn't looking for her. Subaru unironically found her before he made it to her.
Okay, maybe he's just bad at looking for her, man. Maybe he just didn't do a good job.
Oh, fucking brother. I know this man can run on rooftops and probably be like, he made some. He made some. I know what he is, bro. I know he's got moves.
Bro, Al has only run one time ever. And it was to get to Priscilla faster, okay?
Okay, but did Priscilla not make her own way to the meeting? See, that's even more sus. He gave up on looking for her. He gave up.
No, he was probably just fucking bad, dude. He couldn't find her. He was like, I'm so lost.
When I hate you. You
just want to be him. It's crazy. You just want to be him.
Oh my god. We're not doing this. When the final episode of Core 1 came out, he was literally sitting there. He was literally sitting there, kicking his feet, listening to the damn plan. And then Priscilla walks in, and he's like, "Oh my god, my beautiful princess, where have you been? No, that's cap. Al probably accomplished what he needed to do, and then he was like, okay, I'm gonna lay low and rendezvous with the others,
bro.
After a little while, and it'll all come to fruition." I'm telling you, Al has the gospel or something.
You really think a guy that would be that suspicious and weird would be wearing fucking sandals?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Listen to me, okay? I have 3 theories, okay? One of these is gonna sound absolutely insane, but bear with me, okay? Okay, listen. Al either has foresight. He has foresight to some degree. I don't know how he got foresight. Maybe that's his divine blessing, and he keeps it under wrap because otherwise that's probably making Priscilla a liability if they always knew that he has foresight. Either Al has foresight, Al has a gospel. I don't know how he has a gospel. Okay, but he has a gospel. Or Al has an ability or something that is the equivalent of Subaru's return by death, okay? And what I mean by that is that Al is able to gain information about the future somehow, or upcoming events, worst case scenario events, something like that, and then he's able to apply it to the current day. I don't know how, because the odds of Al having an ability like return by death is obviously low, but whether, I don't think Al can loop, of course. Al looping is crazy, but it's like, he's got something, because there's no way he would precisely open the gates right at the right time, and then he would be under that area where he was killing all the witch cultists and grab that mirror. You know, granted, of course, I think his calculations could probably be off per instance. You know what I mean? Some things should probably go left here and there, just like how Subaru's calculations tend to adjust as time goes on. But he is definitely sus, man. I just know.
I gotta say, you sound fucking crazy right now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You sound like a fucking lunatic. I think you're just mad because you know I like him, and you're trying to make me mad. But it doesn't work because I have the protection of Aldebaran in his helmet. Nothing can penetrate my skull because I have the helmet on. That's the point.
Okay, dude. Okay. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. I know what you are, and that's okay. I know you're playing coy. You know stuff, and I don't. I get you. You're doing your homework.
I don't know anything,
you're
man.
Doing your good duty. All right, man. Jordan burnt. Wait, Jesus. Jordan burnt down. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't burn down the house, chat. I know he's sus.
The real mystery.
All on the sus bus, and we only sold one ticket.
The real answer to the mystery is that, I mean, Al is Subaru, so it's fine.
Oh, fucking. Yeah, what was the point of that video then, buddy?
You didn't watch it. What if it was like a big fucking April Fool's video?
Okay, dude. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Van said Priscilla heard of Sirius and immediately went straight for the control tower. True. You know where Al went to find Priscilla? To a control tower. You are biased. Okay.
Ooh.
Yo, Van, listen. I need you to delete that. Okay, can you delete that for me?
Yo, Bartol cooked. What if Schultz is the one who has foresight? He told Al.
No. Because Schultz was literally missing all damn last core. No.
What if he's under Aldebaran's like cloak thing?
Yeah, like a fucking backpack? Is Schultz a backpack just under?
Yeah,
Al's
like
cloak?
Airy. Yeah, like Airy.
Oh my god, please! I don't even think Schultz has enough arm span to reach around and grab Al's chest, bro. I mean, it's huge.
It is pretty huge. I can't deny it.
Goodness gracious. Stop it. Why do you think he was missing? Bro had to kill people. Exactly. You know why he had to kill people? Because everybody is a means to an. Everybody in his path right now is a means to an end. I don't know what Al is on about, but I promise you, Al is evil. Al equals show. All right, now we're losing the plot. We're losing the plot.
Now
we're losing the plot. Yeah. Yes. Now. I know I'm cooking.
That's crazy.
I know I'm cooking. I know you're doing your job as to not giving me any hints or nudges. But I know I'm cooking, and I know in about like 3 years or so, 3 to 4 years or so, I'm gonna be right.
You're not. You're gonna be like, wow, I was so delusional, and then you're gonna go fucking make dinner for your child. Chat. 4 years from now, chat, we will be here on this exact day, in 2020. I'm not gonna be here.
In 2029. Okay, bro. I'm not gonna be. We will be here, chat, and I will be like, guys, I was right. I knew I was right. Schultz had to clean himself of blood. That's why he's been missing. Schultz had crimson red eyes. Red is always suspicious. Oh my god. Replace Reinhardt with Cecilius in the battle against Regulus.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Ratchins once again dodging all allegations. Ratchins is not cooking shit. Ratchins is probably hiding, eating some bread in a shelter right now. All right. Now, as for this episode rating, though,
what's your rating?
yeah, I give it a nice 8 out of 10, man. Great kickoff. Great kickoff. I'm waiting to see how he proceeds. I mean, I don't see how this arc fails at this point, to be honest. They've put themselves in such a good ass position narratively, what Taipei did. I just need to see the execution. I need to see what's gonna happen with Julius and what's gonna happen with Felix and Krush. I think Krush is about to exit the story though forever at this point.
You think she's murked?
I think this might be it, bro. Like either Priscilla is about to take Krush and like convert her all the way to a witch cultist for whatever reason, or
Capella.
Capella. I'm sorry. Yeah, either Capella is about to take and convert Krush to a witch cultist and take her body and just amalgamation it to whatever the hell. I don't know what to expect, but what I do know is this Regulus fight is about to be fire as hell. I have high expectations for Regulus.
Bro.
I'm looking forward to see how Emilia fights, especially because again, how do you beat the Invincible? And then, chat, I'm just gonna give you guys this now. The episode where Beatrice wakes up, automatic 10 out of 10. I don't know when it's coming, but when she wakes up, automatic 10 out of 10.
Season 5.
Stop it. Stop it right now. I know she's coming. They put her in the key visual. They put in the key visual. I know she's gonna wake up. And when she wakes up, and when she instantly wakes up, it locks the fuck in, it TPs to Subaru and latches onto his back, and they fire an OPS spell that instantly breaks Regulus's invincibility. Oh my... Tepe! Tepe! That is the episode. That is the episode. Why do you assume she'll wake up? Because she's the greatest of all time. Beatrice is like, I'm telling you, Beatrice is going to wake up. I don't know when. I just know that she's going to wake up, and then she's going to instantly, like, just know that it's time to lock the fuck in. She's gonna come through a portal, and she's gonna just grab Subaru's hand, and we're gonna get the most insane Sakuga magic cut, and it's gonna just break Regulus's invincibility right then and there, and it's going to be so raw. We're gonna have hair animation of just the wind flowing, and then Beatrice is gonna be like, I suppose this is the end for you.
All I've got to say, man, keep an eye on Schultz, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I'm keeping an eye on Aldebaran. Thank you very much.
All eyes on Schultz, please. Class. Anyway, do you got anything else to say, or is that it for today?
I think that's it for the day. Okay.
We can do a brief novel section, and then we can end the stream.
Yeah, man. But chat, we're back, baby. I will see you guys next week.
See you next week, Jordan.
I just remember, chat, Aldebaran is sus.
You're such a fucking fraud, man. Actually crazy. He left the fucking call because he's a pussy. He's a pussy. Jordan has no thoughts on why Kurgan is blue. He was awfully silent about the blue question. Alright, chat. The anime-only section is now end. Sorry, I just saw Biden Jordan the ableist. That's fucking crazy. The anime-only section is now ending. We're going to do a brief novel section. I won't do it too long. I have shit to do today. Kind of. So I'm warning all the anime-onlys now. I'm doing it very slowly. I'm taking down the anime-only safe space sign. I'm doing it very slowly. This, by the way, novel section does not include the fucking MTL chapter, which I think is 21, right? If you talk about... Wait, let me just look. I have the technology for this. If you talk about 921, I will shoot you and then myself, in that order. Okay, we're in the novel section, chat. Yeah, dude, he's never gonna guess it. It's Schultz. I want to talk about 21? Well, that sucks, dude. I'm not a fucking... I'm not an MTL pervert like some of you guys. Totoro, piggy. That's... We've been working fucking overtime on Jordan, bro. Dude, when Jordan's third theory about Al is like, well, there's like a low chance, but maybe he's looping too, I was like, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He was getting a little too close to the sun with that one. But he listed it as his third theory, and he also, didn't really, he said it's like such a low chance that I was like, okay, maybe he's not like locked into it, you know? Bro thought he may have future sight the return of Ezo. Dude, when Jordan like says it verbatim, he's like, short-term observation into the future? Quite entertaining is that Jordan seems to like not want to entertain Al versus Capella at all, which is really funny. I was trying to kind of like lead him in the direction a little bit, but like he like hasn't even considered it. I know briefly he was like, if Al doesn't come up and cut her head off, but like he like he like will not even think about. I assume he thinks that Al is doing something else. Sus, probably. So in a few weeks, assuming it doesn't get cut, Al LeBron will say, like, well, I've already died like 50 times or whatever that line is. And Jordan will probably start yelling in my DMs as loud as he can. You were very convincing when you said he couldn't see her. That's fair. It's because you made him think Al let Capella walk right in. Do you think that he's under the impression now that like Al is working with Capella? Was Al vs. Capella Volume 19 or 20? It starts at the end of Volume 19, and the fight happens in Volume 20. He's getting close to the truth, though, man. He's getting there. We just have to keep... We have to keep up the Schultz diversions. MHA chat, the Discord just evolved into playing Discord building games. Yeah, that place needs to go, man. It was really surprising to see why Fox not adapt Amelia saying how she feels guilty if somebody dies for her sake. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Chat, our objective until 4 of Al's secrets are spilled in Arc 5. Anytime he says anything about Al, we're gonna go like, no, Schultz did that. That was Schultz. Yeah, I wish it was a snowstorm here. It's been raining for days. Low key, we just need the hard pivot next week to just agree with everything he says to break his confidence. This could be good too. This could be good. Like next, can you imagine next week? He's like, I don't trust Alistair, man. We're all like, yeah, he's kind of sus, huh? He's gonna start tweaking. Holy.
Time to cash out, man.
Fuck yeah, I'll cash out, dude. Thanks, I appreciate that. Pier, okay. Okay, what we'll do is we'll do a Pier 180, okay? We're just gonna agree with what he says next week. We start inventing Al equals sus foreshadowing that doesn't exist. I'm sure people will come up with something. Whoa! Almost forgot this? I didn't even know you were gonna do it to begin with. Thank you for the 5 gifted. What's Jordan still doing on screen? I forget a lot about the desk. It's so small. It's very fun to listen to Jordan just like think about what's coming. It's really fun to just sit back and just fucking... Sometimes he can get so close to things. Sometimes he can be like right on the verge of a grand discovery for an anime only. And then sometimes he can't make the connection that that Roy ate Joshua. That's what makes him the greatest of all time, though. Yeah, he mentioned Regulus's power relating to the wives. He didn't obviously get it exactly, because I don't think most people would. But the fact that he even thought of that to begin with means he was getting there. Like, I don't think anybody is out there going, oh, Regulus's power works because he puts his heart in his wives. Unless, you know, you're a novel reader, trying to pretend that you're not one. Arcanine anime streams could be fun. We could add shit to this at like a suicide pill, steel threads, Subaru's Book of the Dead, Aldebron burning on a stake. That's crazy. I can't burn Aldebron on a stake. How do you think Arc 9 Phase 2 will end? I couldn't tell you. I just hope that the entire phase is this fight. Yeah, it's funny, I told Jordan about the brother line off stream. And he was acting like it was a big revelation. And I was like, oh, okay, he got the connection. And then he gets on stream and he's like, he's related to Gluttony? And I'm like, bro. Come on, man. That's not the connection I thought you made. The long lost brother. That's crazy, man. Think Arc Knight will have more than 5 volumes? Hopefully not. Because I would very much worry about top 8's pacing at that point. Before Luis shows up, we seriously need to convince him that Schultz is the third Gluttony. What if we, like, tell him the actual thing about the star connection? About how there's, like, 3 constellations that are basically the witch beasts, and then we're like, and the third one, strong reasoning that it's Schultz. we lead him halfway to the answer, and then we throw Schultz at him. It's Plum. Just lie in it and say a star is called Schultz. Nearly on Redcon after that. I was going to include the Gluttony Witch Beast thing, like for the constellations in one of my videos. But I talked it over with people on my Discord, and everyone seemed to pretty much agree that as a novel reader saying that, it's a little too far. You know what I mean? So I didn't. Whoa! Thank you so much for becoming a member, man. Which is also why I didn't talk about it in my ReZero star video that I made in December. What kind of cliffhanger do you expect? I would like... So, the direction that Owl's group is going, we know is due west, pretty much. And after Flanders... Well, they'll pass under the royal capital. I don't know if shit's gonna go down there. But after that, they hit, like, Cruise Camp territory. And then after that is Burial Domain. So what could be interesting is, Phase Ender with Wilhelm or something. And then I feel like, if they're, like, passing by Burial Domain, then, like, Roswell pulling up with Schultz, the other Archbishop of Gluttony. taking Schultz hostage would be so kino. What if Arc 9 ends with Subaru looking back, but Al still seals him in Arc 10? It's just Arc 9 again. Let it cook, let it cook. You consider Priscilla's associated with the sun lore significant, like a pseudo star name? I wouldn't say a pseudo star name, no. I get what you mean, though. I would consider it minorly significant, at least. How'd your new Al video do? It did pretty well. My stats are still inflated because of Core 1, so it did average, which is above average, technically, because of the episode videos. I don't entirely disagree with you, Trips. I was totally fine with a POV swap to the capital, personally. It just didn't happen, so. I wonder how far they'll be able to travel with only a week for Al's plan. At this rate, not very far, man. They're gonna get stopped every 13 seconds. I worry about this arc just being like an endless gauntlet, because like you can't continue to make these fights interesting when you opened up with Al versus Reinhardt. Garf and Roz named this arc, or not yet? Probably not. Maybe Garf. Roswell, probably not. .921 is not being translated. I'm busy watching the stream. Garkar, I'm one of the only motherfuckers in this world that supports you. Having fun and taking your time, okay? These fucking vultures in this Discord can't handle it. Do you think ReZero will be fully adapted? Or the anime is not going to generate enough money to justify that? If ReZero does not get fully adapted, it won't be because of money. And if you mean fully adapted as inside material as well, no, I don't think that'll ever happen. But I think the main story will either be fully adapted or it will get dropped and then nobody will want to pick it up. No way someone wouldn't pick it up. I mean, I don't know, dude. If you hear about an isekai that is slowly growing in scope and has like some of the craziest set pieces and action sequences of all time, and also it's in season 5, and you just have to pick it up, and you're not Mappa, you're probably not gonna be like, you're probably gonna be a little intimidated by that. What if it is Mappa? Then we fucking lose, dude. The anime needs to cover Arc 6 and I'm happy. I mean, we already know that's happening. So you don't gotta worry about that. Which of your videos should I watch in regard to Season 3? I mean, if like, do you want cut content? If so, you can watch all of them. I have episode videos that you can watch. Would you ever have two studios working on the same project? Yeah, it happens. But, I don't think it's super common. Where should I start? My first ReZero video was the Deku and Subaru one. That's like... That's the OG content. The sun is rising just like Priscilla Bros. Keep studying, Garkar, it's not over yet. Are you interested in reading other web novels? There are some good ones out there. No. Not because of what the other web novels are. It's just I'm so bad at consumption, bro. Wasn't ReZero itself worked on by two studios in Season 1, Nexus plus White Fox? Something like that. I don't know if it was necessarily worked on by two studios, I think. The least I know is that Nexus helped out. I don't know the full story, though. When did you get super deep into ReZero? I watched it during COVID or something. And I was like, that's pretty good. And I was starting to make YouTube videos at the time, so I was like, I can make videos on this. So I started doing that, and now I'm here. So I guess it was just a gradual process from like, shortly after Season 2 ended, is when I found out, or when I started watching ReZero. Shala will probably get a figure before Subaru as well. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. Is the redhead sword saint unbeatable? I mean, depends on what you mean by beat. Anime watchers, when they realize they have to read a book if they want the rest of the story. Reading is tough, man. It ain't easy. Do you think they'll cook with Subaru's named chapter? I want to say yeah, because I like it, but I don't know. Who's to say? This guy is going to bat for the translation. Where Roy doesn't say brother because he put it in Google Translate and it didn't say that. Which means it's a good translate. If Google Translate says it, it's a good translation. Many such cases. This is actually how I do my translating for Witch Cult. I know. It's okay. The beginning of your ReZero playlist, is it before or after or during Season 3? The beginning is like 2 years before Season 3, I think. Is there any leaks? No, it's just I feel like if you're talking about the translation thing, I think it's just it's a factor caused by multiple things. First are the time scales that these people are given to work with, which isn't substantial. The second is the pay rate that they're given, which isn't substantial, and in fact is pretty trash. And these two issues cause the third issue, which is a lack of availability of translators. It's not that there aren't translators. It's that, why the fuck would they work for Crunchyroll? You meant marketing? Oh yeah, they're just bad at this. Is it wrong for me to think that Subaru can't do anything but die horribly? It's because you watch the anime, which cuts anything that he does. Also, the Muse translator mentioned that the Japanese people were trying to make them change dialogue. Apparently they were adamant about Sword Saint versus Master Swordsman or something. Wait, what do you mean? Like there was pressure from the Japanese fandom to update the name? In the current season, Subaru risks his life for a girl who sees him as a friend. That's tough. That's because he's a good person. And who he saves and does not save is not contingent on them being in love with him. Japanese higher-ups? Interesting. Sword Saint sounds way cooler than Master Swordsman. Sword Saint also is just a better play off of Sword Demon for Wilhelm. Subaru is woke, yes. It took him a little while, but he got there, I fear. You see the translation error with gluttony and greed? I did, but the guy who does the Muse subtitles is very responsive to the issues that are in translations. I'm sure they'll be fixed. He just fucked up. It's fine. He publicly apologized for the greed thing really quick. Yeah, it's just like he just fucked up. It happens, man. Do you think the fights will go on together during the next episodes, or will they show each one without switching too much? I am sure there will be some switching. Maybe not as much as people expect, though. The reason why there's way more ire towards Crunchyroll rather than muse for that mistl is because Crunchyroll is not possible to contact, first of all. You can try your best and they'll fucking air you. But also they fuck up something substantial every episode. Just another reason not to support Crunchyroll, gang. What can you say? I agree with you, Cro-Magnon man. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for this week. Thanks everyone for coming out. I appreciate it. We'll talk about episode 10. I'm sure it'll be a very exciting time. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. You can go to the Discord down below. We talk about Rizio Kagurabachi. Some people still talk about JJK for some reason. You can also become a YouTube member. You get content early. You get member-only updates. You get the member badge. You get the colored name. You get the emotes. Crazy shit. Thanks everyone for coming out. See you next week.